Hey everybody, welcome to Home with the Halsteads and welcome to my kitchen. Today we're going to be making pimento cheese. Pimento cheese is a staple item at family picnics, at church picnics. It can be eaten as a sandwich, it can be eaten with crackers, it can be eaten with celery, and also it's so popular that some of our restaurants are now offering pimento cheese as a side item or even as a main item. In some of our restaurants here in town, and I'm sure that it is in other parts of the country as well. So let's get started and I'll show you how I make my pimento cheese. The first thing that I did, I grated my cheese. And today I'm using Colby Jack cheese. I bought 8 ounces in the block and I grated it. And I also bought sharp cheddar cheese and I grated that. Now what I used to grate my cheese was this little grater right here. It's really neat, and I don't know the brand name of this, but this came from a little girl in our neighborhood that was selling items. They had a school project raising money to buy something at their school, and she came by with her little catalog, and I'm sure all of you have had that same experience, and you just cannot tell these children no. So I looked through her catalog and I saw this little grater, and at that time I didn't have one, so I said, well, I'm going to order that, and I did, and I'm so glad I did because it works so well, and this little piece pulls out and I can wash it. And so anyway, I've used that. So Daisy, I'm real thankful that you stopped by and asked me to order something from you because I've enjoyed this little grater. But I'm going to lay that aside. So now let's get started making our pimento cheese. As I said, I'm using Colby Jack, 8 ounces, and sharp cheddar, 8 ounces. I'm using my larger mixer today, and I'm just going to put all of my items in there. We'll put our cheeses in first. That was the Colby Jack, and this is the cheddar, sharp cheddar. Some people might prefer to use the cheeses that have already been grated and you buy it in the little bag, but I will tell you that if you grate it yourself, it's much, much better. To this, I'm going to add a small jar of diced pimento. And I have drained this, and I even took a paper towel and blotted it because I didn't want all of that juice in my pimento cheese. And then I'm going to add a cup of mayonnaise. We'll start with a cup, and I've got the mayonnaise here on the counter with me just in case we need to add a little bit more. We'll tell as we go along whenever we mix this. And this is really fast. It's quick, it's easy. And then what I like to do, I like to add just a little bit of salt. And this is to taste, ever how much you want. Also, I'm going to add some garlic powder. And there again, it's just no certain amount, but just a little bit to give it that extra flavor. And then I'm going to add some pepper. Now, most people would use black pepper, but I like white pepper, especially in my pimento cheese and in my chicken salad. It's just a little milder taste. So I'm just going to put a little bit of that. I'm going to set these aside. And then I'm going to start my mixer. This doesn't take but just a few minutes. I mean, to just from start to finish, from the time that you start grating your cheese to the time that you mix it up. Okay, and I'm going to take my spatula. I'm going to rake this off like this. Rake it down on the sides. Y'all, this is just so incredibly fast and easy. I'm going to take this off. I don't knock my mixer off so that you can see better. Let me just set this aside. I'm going to take this off. Now I'm going to just mix it around a little bit more. I'm going to show it to you like this. Can you see that? I hope you can. But I'm going to put it in a little dish. I think this little one, I got two. I got a bigger one, but I got this small one. And we're going to put it in the refrigerator and let it cool, let it chill. And it will actually be better tomorrow. But this is so good. It's so simple. And we're going to have pimento cheese all week. Gonna break that off. Look at that. And you know I've got to have a taste. Just going to come up here so you can see. Can you see it? I hope you can. I'm just going to take a little taste. That's delicious. So I hope that you'll try some homemade pimento cheese. And I will see you again in my kitchen really, really soon with another good recipe. Have a wonderful day.